4 here in Paris. We had a show this morning, so I have not been recording a lot. But we've got some time in between some events today, and so we are at the Musée Carnavalet. This is something that David said he wanted to go to when we first started knowing we were going to be here in Paris. Now he doesn't remember. I did, and we're not far from here, so that's why we are going to check it out for a few hours, and then before we go to our next show. Let's spin you around and you can see. We are in the courtyard. Beautiful courtyard. The museum. And it's free. So I'm like, oh, okay, good. We'll take a look. Some historical thing. I'm not sure exactly what we'll see here, but so this little castle relief artwork, whatever you want to call it, I would like that at the house. It's actually pretty. So we are in the room of signs. Some of them are whimsical, just very interesting and creative from Paris. That castle that we saw, that was obviously a sign. But, oh, here's a cool one. See these giant scissors up here. What could that be for? Oh, here, maybe this will tell us. Here. So the scissors are for the tailor's scissors. There you go. This is a cool little map. It seems like a Monopoly game. So this is within that area. Place like this. A little much, huh? I think it's grand. the Musée Carnavalet. There's a cafe here. Beautiful. Giving you a view of where we are. We are at the Batobus stop at the Hotel de Ville. Spinning it around. So if you see across the spires and all the construction stuff, that's where Notre Dame is on Ile-de-Cité. We are boarding the bus in a few minutes. So it says about 7 minutes or so. Let me spin you around. So behind us is the booth where you can purchase tickets, and we're gonna take this all the way to the end to the Eiffel Tower stop. That's where it officially starts. We've got a Place de Concorde stop and then the Eiffel Tower, and then from there we're gonna make our way to Palais de Tokyo for a show that we're gonna see in a little bit. That is where we are for now. Sorry I haven't been filming a lot. It's just been a little busier day for other things that we're doing while here in Paris. Well, we are back on the bus, the water bus, and we waited about 15 minutes in total. I don't know if there's a time that tells you what time the boat will be there, but it's hit or miss. We boarded at the Hotel de Ville, and we are now, next stop will be Place de Concorde, I believe, and then Eiffel Tower. It seems like there are only 2 stops on the left bank. Yeah. So enjoy the cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up the ring, 10 minutes.
Okay, so I was mistaken. If you look at the travel route, on the left bank, there are the stops are Hotel de Ville, the Louvre, and Place de Concorde. So we have 1, 2, 3 stops. We're going to get off at the Eiffel Tower. We are at the very start at the Eiffel Tower dock. We are going to disembark here and make our way on foot to our next location. But I love looking at the Olympic rings on the Eiffel Tower. I wonder if they're going to keep it. How long? Oh, look at the elevators going up and down. And you see they're like red and yellow. Just got off the water bus and we're walking over to Palais de Tokyo over this bridge. I don't think we've ever walked this bridge before.
Why aren't they putting locks on all the bridges?
I don't know. Like everybody thinks the bridges are
that they used to do?
way on the other end by the Musée d'Orsay. That's the bridge that I remember all the locks used to be.
They should come and cut them all off.
Are you cold? You are? Yesterday we were all hot. Today, like now you're getting cold. I'd rather be cold than hot. But we're hungry. We gotta look for some food. So we'll see what we can find. Oh, here.
Aren't you going to talk about what it is?
So what is it, David?
I don't know. How many, what they put in it?
What is it?
Who made it? How many people it took to make?
What is it?
I don't know.
So I finished the show and I met David and he got some desserts for us we can enjoy. What?
It's called the Tigre.
Le Tigre?
Yeah.
Okay, he got some Le Tigre. So we are making the trek back from Palais Garnier to the Hilton Paris Opera. We are going to walk all the way. It's about half an hour, a little over half an hour. I've made this trek before. And on a nice day, it's very nice. So we're taking this and heading straight to the Arc de Triomphe and then turning on one of the offshoot streets to get to the hotel. But we are on the lookout for a place to grab some food tonight. So we'll see if we're going to be still dining on food from boulangeries or if something different this time. But we'll see. Oh, here's a pretty hotel. Look at this hotel. With all the flowers. David, look how pretty this hotel is with all the flowers on it. What is this? I don't know. I don't know. So that was the Dior Plaza Athénée. I'm trying to recall what movie we've seen that in because it's a real expensive hotel. But beautiful though. Maybe one day. And I thought I'd give you a quick tour. It's still messy since we've lived in it, but you'll get an idea. So you enter the room, there's a little alcove, and you walk in. It's pretty compact, but it's a nice size, right? I'm not expecting much. Desk, chair in the corner, nightstands, queen size bed, I believe. Open closet, fridge down below, down there, storage, plenty of storage, large screen TV, and the powder room. Hello, see in here. Close this up, look at that. Shower. It's a beautiful bathroom. Yeah. And here's the view facing Saint-Lazare. And if you turn your head to the right, on a normal day you can see the Eiffel Tower, but unfortunately it's cloudy and rainy so you don't see much. But because we're up on the 5th floor, it's very quiet up here. The only thing we'll ever hear is like sirens if there are any, but otherwise it's very quiet. And this, like I said at the very beginning of this series, is the same room that I actually had several years ago when I first stayed here at the Hilton Paris Opera, and I love the location, love the hotel. I can't complain. I just like the neighborhood. It's electric. You know, some people are going to say that because it's a train station, there's a lot of you know people that are shouldn't be around. But it's like I grew up in the city, so I'm used to all people. It's not a big deal, and so I just love the energy, and it's not bougie or like pretentious like some of the other parts. So that's just me. That's my preference, and so I enjoy staying here and love this hotel. Hilton Paris Opera, very central to a lot of areas. Definitely check it out if you're considering coming to Paris. Okay, that's my quick little 10-second video of the room, but I'm gonna change because I'm wet from the rain. We're gonna go grab dinner somewhere, but you know. So here's our dinner spread. We just made it back to the hotel. Rainy night. We went back to the cheese shop that we went to the other night, and they didn't have the pen cheese that we wanted, the goat cheese, but she said that this cheese here is similar to to what we had last time. If you'll notice, we're using coffee stirs from the hotel to cut cheese with here. And then this long piece here, this is a brie that we picked up. We also have some baguette. Ooh, hard to see, sorry. Some baguette here that we picked up from the Paul Bakery. And then also some Chinese bao buns and gyoza from an Asian restaurant takeaway that we did. This is our elaborate dinner spread that we're going to be enjoying tonight after a long day. So we're going to enjoy dinner, and I'll catch up with you and recap our day after this. Well, it's been another wonderful day here in Paris. We are just winding down for the evening and drying off because it got a little rainy this evening. But let's rewind and start off in terms of how the day went. So I'm going to start off by our exploration of the Musée Carnavalet. It's over in the Marais district. It is, according to the website, the oldest museum in the city of Paris. And it has to deal with the history of the city, prehistoric times, up until modern times. So the prehistoric level was down in the lower basement part, and then as you elevated up into different levels of the building, you got to see different centuries and different parts and different eras. So it's a really interesting museum to dive through. There's a lot of stuff to walk through. There's a beautiful courtyard with a cafe that you can enjoy, dining outdoors in the courtyard area, and the general exhibits are free. I didn't know that. Special exhibits you have to pay a charge, but for the general exhibits where you just walk right in, I didn't realize that at all. So definitely worth exploring. Of course, you know, you've got the Louvre and you've got the Musée d'Orsay and you've got some of the other bigger museums here in the city, but definitely this is one of those you can check out if you've done all the other big ones and are looking for something different in you to learn more about the history of Paris. Definitely check it out. So with that said, hopefully you have enjoyed our latest day here in Paris. Sorry there wasn't that much here to share with you. Tomorrow, our last full day in Paris. I know it's rather sad. It's come too quickly. We're gonna see what we do early in the morning before we have tickets scheduled for noon at the Paris Opera House or the Palais Garnier. So we're going to do that for a little bit, and then there's a show I have to attend, and then another show that we're going to attend, and then dinner with friends. So that's going to be our last full day in Paris. But for now, hopefully you've been enjoying the adventure, and hope you give the video a like, subscribe, because there'll be more adventures to come. As far as where we're traveling, who knows where. But we definitely have another trip coming up after this one. But don't go anywhere, because there's a lot more of this trip to come. Because, like I said, tomorrow's our last full day in Paris. And I'll let you know where we're going to go next after, tomorrow's all over with. But for now, thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.